Hello, avocado fans. This is Gregory, and today I want to bring you some California treasures. These wonderful avocados you see right before you, many of them are from California, and some of them are from other places. And let's take a look at some of them first, before I talk about the two main ones I want to discuss today. This is a jam. Here's another jam. We have the Zutanos. We have these two wonderful Florida varieties. Look how big they are. Nice big green cannonballs. Here's another Florida variety. If you happen to know what they are, please let us know. The world famous Hass variety. Two Fuertes, which is the original California classic, before the Hass. And over here I have some Pinkertons. And I want to discuss two California treasures because I was lucky enough to be able to take a little trip to Southern California last week, where I was visiting relatives and grafting onto some trees that my grandmother grew from seeds, and I was adding some other varieties to that. And I went through Santa Barbara County, walked around Carpinteria, where I saw wonderful avocado trees everywhere, and I picked up some avocados, and I want to try a wonderful Hass against a wonderful Fuerte and talk about that a bit. First, just some avocado history. Basically what had happened was, in the late 1800s, there was a frenzy and people were taking seeds from all over the world. The Philippines, Hawaii, south of the border, Mexico, Central America, Guatemala. And they were bringing all these seeds to California so people could grow their own avocados. And we had some wonderful trees. Some fruited, some didn't. Sometimes the fruit was excellent, sometimes it was just so-so. But in 1913, there was the Great Freeze, and in the city of Los Angeles alone, the temperatures dropped down to 18 degrees. For 6 hours. So as you can imagine, we lost several of these wonderful trees. But a short time later, Popeno went to Guatemala, Schmidt went to Mexico. In Mexico, Schmidt found this tree, the wonderful Fuerte avocado. And he brought the budwood to California, and now we have a wonderful California classic from Mexico called the Fuerte. And Fuerte is a strong tree. In fact, Fuerte means strong in Spanish. And I'm going to try it because this is the original California classic, the Fuerte. You can see it's a green skin, and the skin gets kind of brown or bruised, but it is a beautiful fruit and an amazing fruit. One of the reasons why the Hass is popular is if you damage the skin, it still looks wonderful. And since we choose with our eyes, once the dark skin took over as a commercial variety, that's what people stick with. But let me go ahead and taste them and see what is different about them and why these are the kings. We have the king, the Hass, the king, the Fuerte. And I have to say, although in California these are hard to find, they're still commonly grown in places like Africa and the Middle East, and they're still commonly sold in Europe. So you can't go wrong with a Fuerte avocado. Now let's go ahead and try one of these Fuerte avocados. There's one nice and soft. There we go. Look at that. There it is. The wonderful Fuerte avocado. Big seed. Nice bright color, as you can see. And let me try it for you. All right, let's go ahead and try one of these. Let's try the Fuerte and the Hass avocado. Here is the Fuerte right here, cut open, and let's taste it. Here we are. Look at that. Wow, that's a really nice, fine texture. These are wonderful avocados. I could definitely see why the Fuerte is the original California classic and why so many people love these, and they still continue to be a commercial variety in Europe and many parts of the world. You will see these wonderful green skin avocados, and the flavor is very unique. I can tell you it's very tangy and it's very creamy, and it's definitely something you want to try. It's definitely, I would say, in people's top 5 avocados. And the wonderful thing about the Fuerte is when it produces a very heavy crop. Well, the problem is it didn't always produce a heavy crop. So people are always looking for new varieties. And a man by the name of Rudolf Hass was a mail carrier, and he would plant seeds everywhere to try to find a new avocado variety. Well, one day he grew a seed with the plan, as I understand, to graft the Fuerte onto it. The Fuerte didn't take, and the tree grew, and it produced this amazing fruit, which is now the California King of Avocados, the Hass variety. And he was a wise man, because what happened was his kids ate the avocados, and his kids loved the avocados. And they said, "Dad, please don't graft over this tree. We love these avocados." So he was a wise man. He listened. He tried it. He loved it too. And that's how we got this amazing variety. So I've always wanted to try these side by side. I often talk about these kings of avocados, the Fuerte and the Hass. And so here we go. I got these wonderful ones, and let me try the Hass now and tell you what I think of this one. Wow. Wow, just as soon as you take a bite, you can taste a creaminess, a nuttiness, and intensity that's very unique. I could definitely see why millions of these fruit are sold, and why 90% of the crop in California is the Hass avocado. Although that might be changing as you have these guys like Gems now being grown commercially. The flavor of this is really intense. Now I'm going to try them side by side with some tahini and lemon and tell you what I taste from that. Here we go. You tell I take big chunks. There's some tahini, and here's a little bit of lemon to really bring out the flavor. Because when you eat avocados, obviously you usually add it to something else. Let me try, well, let's go back with the Fuerte first. Let's see. Very nice, very tangy, very creamy. And then the tahini, it reminds me a little bit of buttery on popcorn. Can't go wrong with that. Now, of course, the Hass variety. And I imagine this is really going to be an amazing flavor, because these are amazing avocados. Wow. I'm telling you, this Hass variety with tahini and lemon, it tastes like you're eating guacamole. I could see why this is such a famous avocado, and why so many restaurants that have guacamole on their menu would want a Hass avocado. Now again, these are both excellent. The question is, what is your preference? What do you like more? These are easily in most people's top 5, but is there another variety you like? Please leave it in the comments. You can't go wrong with either one of these. They're both lovely avocados. And my father, who is family is originally from Mexico, told me that when he was a kid, guacamole is something you only saw on special occasions or holidays or birthdays. Now, with this lovely avocado, and with so many of them, you could have guacamole every day. I could definitely see, and I think this is an excellent guacamole avocado. This would also make an excellent guacamole. You can't go wrong with the Kings, the Fuerte, or the Hass. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please like and subscribe. And again, what do you love? Have a great day.